Go.
Hi, I'm Boyce.
And my name is Nina.
We're from Rooted in Texas.
Rooted in Texas. So nice to meet you guys.
Very nice
Likewise.
to meet you.
So
too.
how long have you guys had your YouTube channel?
Probably a little over 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years now? Cool. All right, and since I just met you guys, I don't know what your channel's about, so I can't even pretend that I don't know. What is your channel basically about?
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. A little bit of homesteading, gardening, fun facts, mainly fun facts about Texas.
Fun facts about Texas. I bet
Yeah.
that there's a lot of fun facts about Texas. Texas is a huge place, so
Yes.
I'm sure you can come up with lots of facts.
Trying to keep it light though. Like I had to do one that was for Halloween. I did a dark one, and it was.
It went from lighthearted to sad, and I'm like, oh, I hate leaving this off like this.
And are you his critic? Are you the one that gets to criticize? Not criticize, but let him know if you like it or not?
He does the fun facts, and he hits me with the fun facts. And
She gets a reaction because I don't tell her about it until we record.
until the day of
Oh,
that we're
okay.
recording. Yeah.
Oh, so you can't actually criticize because it's already there.
No,
Yes.
It's already there.
Oh, there you go.
I guess we did it so that way I would be able to react to whatever
Have
hit
her
it
reaction
was.
about
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
We enjoy it. We're learning a lot about Texas as well.
I bet. So are you guys from Texas?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Born
you-
and raised.
What, in this area?
Houston, Pasadena, South Houston area.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, very cool. And you guys are friends of Eddie and Devil
Yes.
Dog.
Yes.
And I thought you were the Marine friend, but come to find out you're the Army friend, which I didn't think he hung out with Army people. I thought it was only Marines. So I'm learning something new every day.
Oh yeah. Like every Marine needs a hero. So it's over here.
I love that you added that. You couldn't have asked for a more perfect timing for that. Eddie, that was for you.
We also know Belt Loop, Mr.
Yep.
Gary.
Belt Loop.
Yeah.
We got to meet him today for the first time, so
Oh,
that was
really?
fun. Yes.
Yeah.
But so it's so fun because my husband does the like we do both tape and stuff, but he does the editing and he watches people's videos, but I do mostly lives. So when I'm
Okay.
doing lives, I'm saying hi to Charlie Patford, and I'm saying hi to Big Matt and hi to Belt Loop, and so you get to know these people, and then you get to meet them. It's like, this is so cool.
Yeah,
It's really fun to get to meet the people that it's because we've been doing it like 2 years now, so I've been saying hi to these people for 2 years straight.
Just chatting online or whatever.
Yeah. And you get to finally meet them, and it's like, this is so fun. And that, for us, that's the funnest part. How about
And
for you
it's
guys?
almost like you're meeting like an old friend.
Yes.
But you're meeting them for the first time.
Yes,
right?
but you know
Yeah.
so much about them.
Yeah.
Someone said, especially if you're watching their channel, my husband always says, someone always said that it's kind of like a blind date. The person knows everything about you, but you know nothing about them,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So a little bit like that. If you
does.
watch on a regular basis.
It does feel that way.
Yeah, like with the Paffords, Autumn's the cutest little thing, and I've been watching her. I watch a lot of her videos because she's just so darn cute. So, but it's so fun to get to meet people. So that's one of our most fun parts, is doing that. How about you guys? What's your most fun part of it?
Getting to know people, hearing their
Yeah.
stories.
I mean personally, I have a hard time of making friends just because the whole Army thing, and but doing this, you actually meet a lot of people that you get to know them before you actually know them, which is
Totally.
which is great for me.
So it's kind of an easy
Yes.
setup for you.
Yes.
Yeah. How long were you in the Army?
8 years.
You did 8 years?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So are you officially retired?
I ended my contract because you have an 8-year contract. When you sign up every military service, you have an 8-year contract. Even if you only do 2 years active, you have the other 6 inactive or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I decided to do the whole 8 years because I didn't want to get called back, because they have the option to call you back.
Right. Okay. I always thought it was a 4-year contract, so I learned something new every
Yeah.
day. Because I didn't know that. I always thought it was 4.
Oh yeah, and
Okay.
I did almost 4 tours in Iraq, Afghanistan.
Well, thank you for your
So-
service.
So that after I got out, I was done getting. I was getting tired of being shot at. So
Oh my
I thought, I'm
gosh.
gonna get out.
It's a whole different way of life.
It is.
I mean, I don't mean to be mean, but you learn one thing as a kid, and then you go there, and that's a whole different thing.
Oh,
You've
yeah,
got to
they-
learn things that you
Yeah.
never thought you would even imagine having to do.
Your parents teach you not to get in trouble.
Exactly.
And the military teach you, hey, you go find trouble. You gotta,
Yeah.
run to the trouble, not away from it.
Right, and that's that. I thank you guys so much for that, because, I mean, where would we be without you guys? First of all, number one, where would we be without you guys? But secondly, I mean, it has to change a lot about your personality
Yeah.
to have to learn to do the things that they want you to do.
It did. I think I was more of a house person. Like I didn't want to.
Yeah, he was more of a homebody. He didn't like going out, doing
Yeah.
nothing. like not like adventures or
Right.
nature walks or whatever.
But
It probably took you a while, right, to get
Yeah.
over that.
yeah, but now that I'm out, they're like, let's go do everything.
Good for you.
Why not? We only
Good
got
for
one
you.
life.
Good for you. And you said your kids are grown and out of the house?
Yes, we
So-
have one boy and one girl. Our son is in the Navy,
Oh, congratulations. That's so
Yeah.
sweet.
and our daughter ended up marrying an army man.
Oh, my. Look at that. So are they both
yeah.
traveling?
One's in Japan right now, and the
Oh,
other one
Japan.
is in Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
Okay, so they're both away, so
Yeah.
that's hard for you guys, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
But now you can go travel. You can buy that RV. You can travel and go
Yes,
visit them.
yeah.
Not to China, but
Yeah. So the first time we were blessed enough to go to Alaska because our daughter and my son-in-law was stationed in Fort Wainwright, Alaska.
Oh.
So we had an excuse to go to Alaska this time.
There you go.
And it was beautiful.
I bet it was. That's like a kind of a bucket list that I'll never make because you can't really. Well, you can drive to Alaska,
you gotta
but
go through Canada in order to get to Alaska.
yeah, exactly. We've never gone over the border to Canada yet, so we haven't gotten that one down. But it's awesome that you got to go visit, and
Yeah.
they say it's absolutely beautiful, like
Well,
nothing
we
you've ever.
We went to
We
visit
went
during
in-
March.
March, yeah, we
It
went
was-
through.
It was in the
March.
winter.
Yes.
Yes,
It was like
and
7 degrees when we
Our
got
Oh.
there.
son-in-law's like, I don't know if you want to come around that time because that's like the coldest time for Alaska.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
we're
but-
like, it'll be all right.
We loved
It'll
it.
be an adventure, but
I
yeah,
bet.
we loved it.
I
There's
bet.
so much snow, like more snow than we have ever seen ever in our
Especially
whole
from being
lives.
from Texas.
Exactly.
I mean, in Massachusetts, we've had
Exactly.
blizzards a time or two, but yeah, I bet that like beats any kind of
Yeah.
blizzard we've ever had or seen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was
It was
a delight.
nice.
I
It was
bet.
really nice.
Did you guys get to video it for YouTube? Your Alaska
we
trip?
have a couple of videos
We have a couple of
out,
shorts, and yeah, out there.
Boys had face planted his face into a big old pile of fresh,
yeah.
snow.
I don't know if you've seen that little trend they had a couple years back where people just putting their faces in snow, just making prints or whatever.
No.
It's like, I was like, I'm gonna try that. It was fun, until
But it was
after the
cold.
fact. Oh my god. I don't turn red because who I am. But I was blue. My nose was all red. And
Oh,
runny
I
and everything.
bet. I bet. You were probably like, okay, I'm glad I did it, but not gonna do it again.
But it was awesome.
It was awesome, cool.
Yeah.
So, what's your most fun thing about doing YouTube? Did I ever ask that question?
No.
Okay.
I think it's just meeting the people.
I think that's most
reading
everyone's-
comments from other people from all over the world. It's just amazing to have that interaction, and then whenever somebody just sends you a card out of the blue,
Yeah.
it's
How
just like
nice.
The gratitude is
it's
just like out of nowhere.
oh my
Like, oh,
gosh,
How
like,
nice.
I don't know. For me, I'm a sucker for things like that.
Me too.
But,
Sentimental all the way,
yes,
right?
I think that's kind of cool, and whenever we hit our first 2, 3, 4, 5 subscribers, we're like, people are
Isn't it
actually
amazing?
watching. And
Yeah.
then we're like, why?
Yeah.
We're not interested at
I
all.
know. My husband said that. He says that pretty much on every live. Like, why are you guys watching us? We're a little bit worried about you people. What is wrong with you that you're watching us? We're not interesting. We're and it's just. I know. So yeah, do you guys do lives?
no, we have not yet.
We have not. We haven't skipped over that threshold.
Because when we started, like we moved to here in Cleveland, and the internet where we're at, it's
very shoddy.
we have cell phone
Oh.
internet, and
Okay.
we want to do a live where we can actually interact with the people there and everything else. But it's not helpful that there's no internet where we're at. But I work 12 to 13 hours a day, so
Oh, you do still? So
Yeah.
you are still a truck driver now?
no.
Oh.
I moved from being a truck driver to I work at a GE facility,
Oh, okay.
so I work with a bunch of engineers.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's my sentiments exactly.
Because they're pretty picky about how they want things done.
Yeah.
From what I hear.
Yeah, they are very
They're
picky.
overthinkers.
And they're very overthinkers
Right.
about everything. It's like, we need to move this here and do that. Okay, cool, I'll do it. No, we have to do it this way. I don't think so. I can move it.
I can figure it out,
Yeah.
right? I don't need your engineering skill. I have a friend that's her husband is an engineer. She goes, "Oh my God, nothing's simple." She said, "Nothing's
No,
easy.
no.
Everything has to be step 1, step 2." So,
Yeah.
but 12-hour days, that's a long day.
Yeah.
So-
I had an old chief warrant officer tell me that it takes because when I was in the Army, I did helicopter repair. I was a
Oh, cool.
technician. And it takes a college education to fly these things, but a high school education to fix them.
And that makes sense, right?
Yeah. So I goes, yeah, it makes total sense. You're right.
Yeah.
Because everybody that was fixing them were all high school educated. Everyone flew them. They were college that broke them.
Right? My brother did that as in the Vietnam War. He was a helicopter mechanic as
Really?
well. Yes, he was. And so,
Nice.
and from what Eddie tells me, because he used to go, Eddie he didn't talk much about it, but Eddie tells me he must have been the crew chief
Yeah.
because he went on the
He was
flights
on the
with
flights.
them.
Yeah, there's a
He
crew
was.
chief.
He said he was a crew chief. He said,
Yeah.
and because I know he did shoot the gun, so because he never talked about it. So when I was only about 8 at the time, so
Yeah.
I was really young. But yeah, so that was something he did. So that always little touches my heart that
Yeah.
someone else.
Yeah, I was
um,
a crew chief also. And I was on the Chinook helicopters. Those the big birds.
Okay, I don't know what kind he was on, but
Yeah.
whatever they flew over in Vietnam was what he was
Blackhawks
working
and
on.
Those
So
Blackhawks and Chinooks that flew
Yeah,
over, and-
so-
and maybe some Hueys.
yeah,
I think he said that he worked on Chinooks.
Yeah, but the Hueys you can't. He's only a pilot and co-pilot.
okay, so it must have been one of the other
Yeah.
ones that because I know he definitely was on, and he was responsible for that helicopter full time.
Oh,
So
so yeah, it could have
Yeah.
been a Blackhawk or Chinook.
yeah. He's going today though, so we can't ask him. So now that I could ask these questions, like, oh, what did you do? Not that he would answer, because they didn't talk about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that something you don't like to do either? Is
And it brings up a lot of memories, a lot of good memories and a lot of bad memories. Because if I start talking about it, it's going to go into memories that I
don't want to remember?
pretty much, yeah.
Right,
and,
right.
And,
Yeah.
and
Try to keep it lighthearted.
yes, I do try to keep it lighthearted.
Right. Right.
Unfortunately, every military person I ever met, including myself, our humor has even changed. We're like, it's dark humor.
It's dark humor.
It is
Yeah.
very-
It changes things,
It
right?
does.
It can't help change things. They did a lot to you guys to make
Yeah.
you become the
People
men
you
that you
are,
are,
yeah, yeah.
right?
and a lot of people, like my coworkers, they don't understand my humor. But I have a lot of friends there that work there that are prior military, Navy, Air Force, and everything else, because they're smarter than me, and and they get my humor. So
They get it
Yeah.
because they've been there, done that.
Yep.
If you haven't been there and done that and stood in those shoes, we can't understand it. We can
Yeah.
imagine, we can think we know, but we
Yeah.
don't know until we stood in your shoes. And
Oh, yeah.
not thankfully, but thankfully I didn't have to stand
Oh,
in
yeah.
your shoes.
And
but
that-
thankfully that you were there to do that for us.
Yeah, and that's what people say. Oh, thank you for service. To be honest, I love my job. If they call me today and tell me to go back, I will go back.
Really.
I would.
That's amazing.
You know.
And it takes men like you, because today, I mean, how many kids today would say that?
Yeah.
That's the sad part. How many kids today, they'd be like, no, I'm running the other direction. I'm in
Yeah.
college, sorry, or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a brave man. So
Yeah.
thank you for your bravery. That's amazing. So, and I thank you guys so much for the quick interview. It was really nice meeting you guys today. And
Likewise.
I will have to come over and check out your channel.
Yeah, for
whenever-
sure.
yeah.
Rooted in Texas.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Way to go. Thank you guys.
Thank
ma'am.
you.